What is going on, guys? We are back with another winter truck camping trip. Today we are on Mille Lacs, real short trip. Got up here and got out about 1:30. Now it is about, I don't know, 4. You can see the sun is gonna set here in about 45 minutes. You know, I did some jigging, had one of the rod tip-ups, as I like to call them, out, which are basically just an iFish Pro, that sort of thing. I'm not using iFish Pros, but something similar that I rigged up myself, because I don't like hand lining the fish in on tip-ups. I'd much rather use a rod. So anyways, this is gonna be a short trip, just an evening and then morning, and then we're heading on back home. So we're gonna see if we can get any. We're running bigger suckers today, anywhere from 4 to 6, 7-inch suckers. I'm up shallower than pretty much everyone else out here. One is in 14 feet, one is in 18 feet, off a point, off a rock pile, and that's kind of what I like to do when I do this. When I do this, I'm fishing for 1 or 2 fish. That's it. A fish 25 inches or bigger is all I'm looking for. If you get something smaller, that's great too. I mean, you get some action, but I'm going for big boys. And when I do that, I like to put them up shallow, up on the rocks, and just go for one fish. So, you know what? We're gonna get in the shack, watch some stuff on the iPad, and just chill. We have 2 tip-ups out, so we won't be jigging or anything. I'm just gonna hang out and wait for a big one. All right. I was actually walking up to check on these things, and this thing went off. I was like 15 feet away from it, just went off. Sprinted back and grabbed the camera. So she's taking line still. Literally just walking up to it, and I just see the rod bend over. This thing's peeling line, holy cow. Ooh, first fish. It does not feel that big, but who knows? Wasn't a big sucker. Okay, now it's feeling good. I mean, that was so cool. Seeing this thing just go off right in front of me. Oh yeah. Lift the walleye. Yeah. That is exactly what we want. I mean, that's a beautiful walleye. That's probably a 21, 22 incher. Looks like a male too. No, it's a female. I was gonna say I'll keep this one if it's a male, but it looks like a female. So I'll let that one go. But I'm gonna take this back to the house because I actually have the house set up for this. It has a hole drilled in there that's covered, and it's nice and warm. So, which it is a nice warm day out too. It's about 33, 34 degrees right now. That was awesome. So we'll measure this one, get her unhooked, and get her back. This thing is right at 22 and a half. A little off the nose now, but it's a little past. So 22 and a half, that's a real nice walleye. All right, one last look, and then I just have a hole here that I just have my flasher setting on, just so nothing falls down it. So nice. That's fish number one. Like I said, we're fishing for 1 or 2 fish. That's not really the size we're going for, but that was a smaller sucker. And I mean, we'll take fish like that always. So let's get this one rigged back up. I'll show you what I got for a rig, and we'll get it back out there. Okay, so real simple rig. I just have this 13 fishing whiteout, a medium. It's 30 inches. A longer rod is definitely better. If you're buying a rod, I would say get a longer one than this. These are just what I have, so I use them. But real simple, I'm running 8-pound Suffix Advanced Ice Mono, and I use the neon lime. I use really bright line always so I can see it, and then I just always put on a fluorocarbon leader. This is a 15-pound fluoro leader, 2 split shot, and just a triple grip Mustad treble hook. Reason I go with 15-pound fluoro is a lot of pike will not be able to bite through this. Some of those bigger ones, sometimes you'll lose them, but a lot of them, I mean, this is so abrasive resistant that you'll keep a lot of pike on and they won't bite through it. And maybe you have to retie because it'll be all nicked up, but at least you catch the fish, right? So then I'm taking them, and when I hook them for this type of fishing really close to the head. So not under the dorsal or anything. I just go just under the fin, or just under the skin, in a little bit and out. And he sits there up there by their head because walleye are head hunters. They eat that thing first, so they have that hook in their mouth right away. So we're gonna get this one back set out, and then hopefully we got some more fish after this. Okay, we got another flag. This is on the big sucker, so hopefully it's a big fish. Not pulling out line at the moment. Let's put that down. Oh, what the heck? This thing must have been all caught up in rocks. I mean, that is not a big one, but God, he took a big sucker. So you see I set the hook like 3 freaking times there. I mean, let's get back to the house and get them unhooked and release them there. Okay, there's a look at him in the house. He's a 19.5 incher, real nice fat one. And away he goes, still with the sucker in his mouth. But nice. So it's been, let's see, it's been about 20 minutes since the last fish, so sun just went down. This is the time when I really start having luck up shallow. After dark, I put these things real shallow. That was the 14-foot one, right on a point of this rock pile out there. So yeah, that's where I'm fishing. Let's get this one back out there and catch some more fish. Alrighty guys, back in the truck cap here, getting ready for bed. It's about 9:30, I think. I stayed out till about 9. Only got the 2 fish, 19.5 incher, 22.5 incher. Both pretty good fish, but not really what we're going for. So I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, head out to a different spot, and do the same thing again, just put those suckers out. So, and one other thing, when I was pulling the lines in the big sucker that I had replaced, the one that I had cut the 19.5-inch one on, was actually killed, had some bite marks on it, so something had grabbed it, but I think it was a small walleye, just what it seemed like from the bite marks. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Well guys, it is the next day. It's actually right around noon. Went out and fished this morning for about 3-4 hours and got 2 false flags, and that was it. So I know this was a pretty short little trip, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Just a nice little quickie there for you. One night trip. Got the 2 fish. They were 2 good fish, and kind of just showed you what I'm doing when I do this. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of this, just shooting up here for a day or two, doing some later night stuff, and once all the resorts open and are letting trucks out, I'll actually fish all night out there instead of having to come back to shore to spend the night. So anyways, like if you liked it, subscribe, otherwise do whatever the heck you want. See you guys in the next one.